Hi, this is Hitman SOS, and today I thought I'd show you my collection of Centurions action figures. And I'm gonna start with Hacker here. This is the only one that I've actually had since I was a kid. And I always loved Centurions, always wanted a Centurions figure when I was a kid, but they're always quite expensive, and this is the only one I had. And I bought this mainly because I got some money from my nan, as I remember, for Christmas, like in a Christmas card, and I went to the store to buy a Centurions figure, and the only ones they had left were this guy and this guy, the two bad guys. So I ended up getting Hacker, and I was kind of pissed off because I always wanted a good guy, but yeah, what the hell. So this is Hacker. He's got a removable helmet, and funny thing is, he actually looks just like my next door neighbor. Yeah, and he has this action. You kind of wind his arm up and you press that to kind of let it spin, but I'm not going to demonstrate because the pegs on these pieces are actually worn away, so when it spins they tend to go flying. They kind of come in half. You can kind of like take the robot half away, and you can kind of like mix and match pieces with other figures, although it's a bit pointless. You can't really do much with it, So yeah, this one, I've had this since I was a kid. I must have had this figure for 25 years or more now, and it's the only one I've had since I was a kid. So all the others I've bought recently. So this is Dr. Terror. This is the kind of the bad guy boss. He's got the removable helmet. As you can see, he's an ugly motherfucker. Okay, this guy, he actually shoots his missile. You press the button and the missile thing, whatever it's supposed to be, kind of shoots off. I'm not going to demonstrate it right now, but same thing as well. You can pull him in half and mix and match the pieces with other figures, but there's not really a whole lot you can do with it. You might as well just keep it where it is. And he's got this other attachment as well, which is it's actually broken. The little peg part where it kind of clips in is broken off, and he should actually have like a claw as well on there. So maybe if there's anybody out there that can tell me where I can pick one of these up, I would appreciate that, because this is the one and only piece that stops my Centurions figures from being complete. So and Dr. Terror, pretty cool figure. Centurions, they do look fucking awesome. Okay, this one, this is I can't even remember what he's called. I think it's Terror Drone, something like that. Kind of sucks. I mean, when I was a kid, I wouldn't have been interested in this thing at all. It's kind of like a half robot, half spaceship type thing. It doesn't do a lot. There's a little bit of articulation on the kind of the leg pieces and these parts, which I guess would kind of be like arms, I guess. I don't know. He's got this missile here. It doesn't actually fire. You basically just like lift his head up and it drops off. Like I say, this is one of those ones that I would have just thought it sucked when I was a kid, but I guess as a collector it's kind of a fairly rare piece to kind of complete the collection. But yeah, it sucks. I don't like it really. Okay, so this is Jake Rockwell, the yellow guy, or orangey yellow. He's 100% complete. Like I say, the Centurions figures, they do look fucking awesome. I would have loved one of these when I was a kid, but Centurions figures, they're always quite expensive. I couldn't really afford to buy one out of my pocket money. They were too expensive for pocket money toys, you know what I mean? I'd always buy like G.I. Joes or wrestling figures or whatever, but I couldn't afford Centurions. So, as you may know, with Centurions, all the accessories, you can take them off and clip them wherever you want to, but I'll basically just kind of put all the stuff on him in the way that I kind of think looks best. But you know, you can put all the pieces wherever the hell you want. You know, obviously removable helmet. And this guy actually seems to be one of the harder ones to find of the 3 good guys. You know, there's basically only really 5 figures in the whole series, 6 if you count this piece of crap here. But yeah, I mean, they were awesome. I mean, obviously Centurions, they weren't like a big deal like He-Man or Transformers or anything like that, but they were still one of the more awesome things, I think, from the 80s. This is Ace McLeod. This is probably the favorite of all the good guys. You know, this is probably like the most desirable figure in the whole series. Actually, this is Jake Rockwell. I think this guy was supposed to be like the leader of the good guys. He's like the air guy. You've basically got like land, air, and you've got this guy who's the kind of underwater guy, the sea guy, whatever. I do think this guy looks the best as well. He's got like the more symmetrical kind of look about him, whereas like the other two, they kind of have these odd accessories that kind of, you know, yeah, you know, they just kind of like look a bit odd in some places. So you know, the good guys, they don't have like action features like the bad guys do. But you know, very awesome figures. They're quite well articulated as well, for 80s action figures. Nice and big, and they have that kind of larger than life look about them. So yeah, Jake Rockwell, Ace McLeod, and here we have Max Ray still in the box. I actually bought this from China, and it was like really cheap. I was a bit you know, I was a bit wary as to whether it would be like the real deal or not. You know, I wasn't really sure like if it was going to be some kind of like a knockoff or some kind of fake. You know, I live in England, and this altogether with the postage probably cost about £35, which is like really cheap for a vintage action figure still in the box, especially like an awesome thing like Centurions. I mean, these two guys here, they cost about the same, and they're like used, you know. So you're still in the box. Like I say, I bought this off eBay from China, and it was you know, the guy, his English wasn't very good. It kind of said on the description something like "not good box," so I was expecting the box to look like shit. So I thought, it doesn't matter, I'll just open it up and I'll have like a mint condition Max Ray. But when I got it, I was very impressed to see that the box is actually in near mint condition. But when I first saw it, I thought, hey, this has got to be some kind of knockoff. I mean, it can't be a... I mean, these things are about 26 years old now, I guess. I thought it can't be an original in such a good looking box. But on closer inspection, I could see that if you see the tape on the box, you can see that the tape does actually look vintage and does kind of give it away, you know. So yeah, if any of you guys out there are interested in Centurions and you see this guy on eBay in China, hey, I would recommend it. And it arrived in like less than a week as well, all the way from China. So you know, that was pretty cool. And I actually used to think that this guy was the boss guy, but I think that Ace McLeod was kind of the boss. But the reason I thought this guy was the boss guy was because I actually thought that this was like a cartoon version of Tom Selleck. I always thought he looked just like Tom Selleck when I was a kid. But obviously he's not Tom Selleck, but hey, I just thought he was. And like I say, this is the sea guy, this is the air guy, this is the land guy. So you got like land, sea, and air. And this one was probably my favorite one as well, maybe just because I thought it was Tom Selleck, you know. So yeah, that's my Centurions figures. Fucking awesome figures from the 80s. You know, they've got that really 80s larger than life kind of memorable presence about them. And I only just completed my collection recently. You know, like I said, I had Hacker since I was a kid, and for many years I didn't have any more. So it's been kind of almost a lifelong ambition of mine to complete my Centurions collection, and I'm glad I finally have. I've got all the Centurions figures. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Okay, you may have noticed all the wrestling figures in the background. I got a bunch of Lego minifigures there as well. And the reason there's a bunch of wrestling figures in the background is because I've actually been packing all my figures away in boxes. And, you know, I'm kind of still in the process of packing them away. And so I've got like a nice big space on this shelf from where I've packed my figures away. And the reason I'm packing my figures away is because my girlfriend is pregnant. I'm going to be a dad by the end of this year. So, you know, I've got to find another place, a bigger place to live. So I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with all my figures. I really don't want to sell them. Thundercats figures. These figures have been around for quite a while now, but I've only just got mine. These are the 6-inch versions of Lionel and Mumra. Mumra actually looks real crap, I think. I don't like it. You know, it could have been much better. I do have the 8-inch figures. If you can see there in the background, there's Lionel and Tigra, the only two 8-inch figures that they've done, and these are the only two 6-inch classic Thundercats that they've done. And as I'm aware, Thundercats is kind of, you know, the new series of Thundercats is not as successful as they'd hoped, so there's a good chance we might not see any more of the classic versions neither. So, yeah, like I say, I'm packing my figures away. Got like G.I. Joe figures in these boxes here. A few, some of the vehicles, some of the stuff that was like too big and ready to put in boxes. Some of my Mattel WWE figures. Some more Mattel WWE figures. A load of Jakks figures. I'm going to be doing a video with like all the dead wrestlers in my collection. So as I'm packing them away, I'm kind of putting all the dead wrestlers to one side. So you got like British Bulldog, Bastion Booger, and Dr. Death, as well as a bunch of other guys, Earthquake, Brian Pillman, Killer Kowalski. I'm not actually sure if Killer Kowalski's dead. I only just got him the other day. I only opened him yesterday. So Ernie Ladd as well, I got him just the other day and just opened him yesterday. Same with Ivan Putski. I know Ernie Ladd's dead. Okay, so down here, on camera you can't really see how big this box is, but it's a pretty big box and it's heavy as fuck. There must be about 25 kilos of action figures in this box. So, you know, there's well over 100 figures in there at least. So my He-Man figures as well, I've packed some of them away in boxes. You know, got some of like the bigger things here. You know, and some of the newer figures that arrived after I packed them away. Some more minifigures. This is the latest series of minifigures here. I got 10 out of the 16 figures that are available. Okay, these are the Team GB London 2012 exclusive figures. These are exclusive to the UK. I got the full set of those, all 9. So, and I've been buying some of these Lego Monster Fighter sets. There's like a few different sets here. Yeah, these are pretty cool. I've also got the Monster Fighters Castle as well, which is there on the floor, still in the box. I haven't opened it because basically I don't have anywhere to put it. So Vicron, this was the San Diego exclusive for this year. You know, the Masters of the Universe Classics figure. Kind of sucks, I don't really like it. You know, you got like this outfit and you got like a couple of other outfits to put on him, you know. But yeah, like I say, I don't really like it. So I know I haven't made video for a long time. But I do think about making videos all the time. I just don't really get much of a chance. Got a new Batman figure down here as well. I only just opened this yesterday. So it's one of those figures like where it's got like a kind of like a skeleton inside. It's kind of like you can't see the articulation. You know, it's kind of like a rubbery figure. I might even sell this on eBay because I'm not really a fan of modern Batman. So yeah, I might sell that. Okay, we got one of those new ET figures up there. It's this is fairly recent. My brother bought me this for my birthday. So he comes with this kind of blanket thing which goes over his shoulders, but I just thought he looked better. You know, he comes like with a longer neck and a bag of I believe what's supposed to be Reese's Pieces. So yeah. And also, I've been actually picking up some of these Monster High dolls, and under normal circumstances I wouldn't usually collect girls' toys, but I always thought these things looked pretty awesome. And I actually watched an episode of the cartoon on YouTube, you know, probably about a month ago, and it seemed pretty good. It was actually quite a nice cartoon, so it actually made me want to buy some of these dolls. But I'm not really going to collect these things. I just thought I'd get one of like each character or whatever. So we got Abby Abominable, we got Draculaura, we got Ghoulia Yelps, we got Frankenstein. Frankenstein's actually my favorite character. We've got another Abby Abominable. I got two of her basically because the first one I bought didn't look as good as this one, so when I saw this one I thought, hey, yeah, I gotta get that one. Very nice outfit. And we got Laguna Blue. So I'm probably gonna keep these in the box. You know, hopefully they'll be worth something, like maybe 25 years or something, I don't know. But yeah, I've got some more stuff. I got some like some crappy modern kind of you know, wrestling figures. Wade fucking Barrett, I don't give a shit about him. I got this Batman figure. This was San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So I'm probably gonna sell this on eBay, because like I say, I'm not really like a big fan of like the modern Batman. So you got like Bruce Wayne there with just like a completely black suit, and you're supposed to like press this, like it makes a noise. You open it up. So it's got like light and sound features on the box. You know, you got, like I say, you got like a Bruce Wayne figure, and then you got like the bat suit. So you can put the bat suit on the figure. You got some accessories there as well. So it's actually pretty awesome looking, but like I say, I'm not really a fan of modern Batman. So yeah, I'll probably sell that on eBay. And I got this is Zool. This is the Sigourney Weaver character from Ghostbusters. I'm not gonna open it because I can't be bothered right now. But yeah, that was really the only San Diego Comic-Con item this year that I actually really wanted, was the you know, the Sigourney Weaver character from Ghostbusters. So thank you for watching. I will make more videos as and when I can. I think that's just about all my new figures that I have. But like I say, I'm gonna make videos as much as I can. I don't get much time. My girlfriend's pregnant, and you know, I spend most of my time with her, and I really don't know what I'm gonna do with my collection. I don't want to sell them, but I don't know like how my girlfriend's gonna feel about having like all these fucking figures in the house. You know what I mean? I actually keep my collection secret from her. She doesn't even know about them. I keep all my figures at my parents' house. That's why I don't make too many videos. But just to let you know, I haven't forgotten about you guys out there. I will make videos just for you to watch. And once again, I'd just like to say thank you for watching.